Doctors often treat it like it's just part of aging. But the truth is, many of the complications linked to type 2 diabetes after 60 can be slowed or even prevented with a simple breakfast change. Yes, before pills, before insulin, before blood tests. What you eat first thing in the morning might decide whether your blood sugar will help or hurt your body today. If this topic matters to you or someone you love, give this video a like. It helps more seniors find life-changing information like this. It doesn't happen overnight. One morning, your legs feel a bit heavier. Another day, your vision seems a little more blurry. You brush it off. Maybe it's just age, you think. But what's often missed is that these are not just signs of getting older. They are quiet red flags from your body, hinting at the toll that poorly managed blood sugar is already taking. After 60, diabetes doesn't just affect your glucose numbers. It slowly weakens your circulation, damages nerves, and silently drains strength from your legs, eyes, kidneys, and even your heart. And because it rarely causes pain at first, many seniors don't realize the damage until it's deeply rooted. It's like a slow leak in your foundation. By the time you notice a crack, the structure has already shifted. Neuropathy, the tingling, numbness, or burning in your feet, is one of the earliest signs. But few know it often begins with poor morning habits. That first cup of sweet coffee on an empty stomach, the skipped breakfast, the slice of white toast alone, these all trigger sugar spikes and crashes that stress your insulin response and feed the problem. The real danger? Once your muscles start shrinking from poor glucose control, your mobility and independence begin slipping too. You walk less, you tire faster, your balance worsens, and soon, you're avoiding the very activity that could protect your life. Simple daily movement. But here's the hopeful part. This slow breakdown is not final. With the right fuel at the start of your day, your body still knows how to fight back. One breakfast habit, repeated consistently, can reduce inflammation, support blood sugar stability, and even protect your legs from diabetic damage. Evelyn is 72 and lives in a quiet neighborhood in Ohio. She used to love her morning walks with her dog, Max. But over the past year, she began to feel a strange numbness in her feet. It was subtle at first, like wearing invisible socks. Then came the nighttime cramps and a strange weakness in her legs that made her feel wobbly getting out of bed. Her doctor said it was diabetic neuropathy. It happens, he said, common at your age. But Evelyn didn't like the sound of that. She didn't want to depend on painkillers or sit out the rest of her life. So she started looking deeper, watching health videos, reading, talking to others like her. And one tip kept coming back. Start your day differently. She realized her breakfast had been all wrong. Black coffee, maybe a muffin or toast. Nothing with protein, fiber, or real nutrients. Her body was waking up starved, and her blood sugar was spiking and crashing before she even left the kitchen. It was fueling the very problem she was trying to avoid. So Evelyn made one small change. She swapped her sweet coffee and toast routine for a balanced breakfast, protein, healthy fat, and a bit of fiber. Eggs with spinach, Greek yogurt with chia. Sometimes a small serving of oatmeal with nuts. Within a few weeks, the change was stunning. The morning cramps eased. Her feet felt more awake. She didn't wobble as much getting up. Now, at 6:30 every morning, Evelyn laces up her sneakers and walks Max with confidence. She says it's not just about the food. It's about choosing to protect her body instead of punishing it. I thought my legs were just aging, she says, but they were starving. I just didn't know it. Number 1, whole eggs. It may seem too simple to be powerful, but whole eggs are one of the most complete, affordable, and senior-friendly foods you can put on your plate, especially if you're managing diabetes after 60. Inside that smooth shell is a balanced dose of high-quality protein, healthy fats, and crucial vitamins that support both blood sugar control and leg strength. When you eat eggs in the morning, especially within 30 minutes of waking, you give your body the amino acids it needs to prevent muscle loss, particularly in your legs. This is critical for older adults, since diabetes already increases the risk of sarcopenia, age-related muscle breakdown. The protein in eggs is quickly absorbed and helps stabilize blood sugar after the night's fast. But the real magic lies in the yolk. That's where you'll find vitamin D, B12, and choline, nutrients that improve nerve health, insulin sensitivity, and circulation. One lesser-known nutrient in eggs, leucine, plays a starring role in rebuilding muscle and preventing that feeling of heavy legs many seniors report. Without it, your recovery slows and daily strength declines. A study from the University of Illinois showed that older adults who ate 2 whole eggs every morning for 8 weeks improved their balance, muscle tone, and reported fewer leg cramps, even without exercise. The key isn't just the food itself, but the timing. Eat eggs early, not at noon. That's when your body needs help the most. Hard-boiled, scrambled with spinach, or gently poached. There's no wrong way. Just keep it simple. Skip the processed bacon or buttered toast and focus on the egg itself. 1 egg a day isn't just breakfast. It's a small shield against weakness, imbalance, and the slow creep of diabetic complications. Number 2, oatmeal with chia seeds. If eggs are the muscle fuel, oatmeal is the quiet stabilizer, steady, grounding, and ideal for seniors with diabetes. But not just any oatmeal. When paired with chia seeds, this simple bowl becomes a blood sugar powerhouse, offering long-lasting energy without the crashes that often follow sugary or starchy breakfasts. Oats are rich in beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that slows the digestion of carbohydrates. That means glucose enters your bloodstream more gradually, reducing sudden spikes and protecting your insulin response. For older adults, whose blood sugar control is already more fragile, the slow release can make the difference between energy and fatigue, or even between mobility and imbalance. Chia seeds bring another layer of support. Tiny but mighty, they're loaded with magnesium, calcium, and omega, 3 fatty acids, all essential for proper muscle contraction, nerve function, and hydration. They also help reduce inflammation, a hidden driver of many diabetic complications, including leg pain, circulation issues, and neuropathy. Together, oats and chia create a nourishing meal that not only fuels your morning, but directly supports the areas diabetes often attacks: your legs, your nerves, and your heart. Seniors who eat this combination regularly often report fewer leg cramps at night, improved balance during the day, and less hunger between meals. The best part? It's easy to make. Just cook rolled oats in water or nut milk until soft. Stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds. For natural sweetness, add blueberries or banana slices. Never brown sugar. Within an hour of waking, this gentle meal helps your body transition from nighttime repair into daytime strength, without tipping your blood sugar off balance. Number 3, Greek yogurt with berries. Greek yogurt might not seem like a weapon against diabetes, but for seniors over 60, it's one of the most effective morning tools to fight muscle loss, control blood sugar, and reduce silent inflammation. Its high protein content, especially casein, digest slowly, giving your body steady support instead of a sugar roller coaster. Each spoonful delivers leucine, a key amino acid that tells your muscles it's time to rebuild. That's vital if you're over 60, when the body's repair signals naturally slow down. And because diabetes accelerates muscle breakdown, especially in the legs, starting your day with Greek yogurt can help reverse that downward trend. But it's not just about protein. Greek yogurt also contains calcium and vitamin D, 2 nutrients essential for nerve communication and bone strength. These support your ability to walk confidently, react quickly, and stay balanced. And unlike sugary yogurts, plain Greek versions help calm your gut, which improves nutrient absorption and reduces chronic inflammation that often damages circulation in diabetics. Adding berries makes this breakfast even better. Blueberries, raspberries, or strawberries offer antioxidants that protect blood vessels, improve blood flow, and add a bit of natural sweetness without spiking glucose. The combination nourishes your entire system, muscles, nerves, and blood vessels working together to keep you steady on your feet. Serve it cold or at room temperature, ideally within 60 minutes of waking. If dairy is a concern, choose a lactose-free or goat milk version. Just avoid artificial flavors or added sugars. In just one bowl, you give your body what it craves after a long night: clean fuel, balance, and a chance to keep moving forward without pain or fear. Number 4, steamed sweet potato with mineral salt. It might not look like much on your plate, But a simple steamed sweet potato, lightly sprinkled with natural mineral salt, could be one of the most powerful tools to protect your body from diabetic damage after 60, especially when eaten early, before your blood sugar has a chance to spike or crash. Unlike white bread or sugary cereals, sweet potatoes offer complex carbohydrates that digest slowly, giving your body a steady stream of energy. That means no sudden sugar rushes, no sleepy crashes, and no stress on your pancreas first thing in the morning. Instead, you get fuel that actually supports your leg muscles and nervous system. This humble root is rich in potassium and magnesium, two minerals seniors often lack, especially if they take medications like diuretics or blood pressure pills. Potassium helps regulate nerve impulses and muscle contractions. Magnesium, often called a relaxation mineral, reduces cramps, eases muscle stiffness, and promotes healthy blood flow to your legs. Now, the salt, not just any salt. Mineral salt like Celtic or Himalayan. These unrefined salts contain over 80 trace elements your body needs to maintain electrolyte balance, prevent spasms, and keep your muscles firing smoothly. Unlike regular table salt, they don't dehydrate you or raise blood pressure the same way, and they help your cells absorb the nutrients in your food more efficiently. Try this simple habit. About 10 minutes before your main breakfast, enjoy half a warm sweet potato with a pinch of mineral salt and a glass of warm water. You'll start your day with hydration, mineral support, and a slow, even rise in blood sugar, all before your first sip of coffee. For many seniors, this quiet little ritual becomes a turning point. It's not just breakfast, it's stability on a plate. Now, let's take it one step further, because what you eat is just one part of the puzzle. What you do in the first 10 minutes after waking up can either support your blood sugar or send it spiraling in the wrong direction. Many older adults with diabetes feel lightheaded in the morning, experience leg cramps, or notice tingling in their feet before they even make it to breakfast. That's not random. It's your body trying to warn you. After 7 to 9 hours without food or hydration, your system is running on fumes. Your muscles are dry, your electrolytes are low, and your blood sugar might already be unstable. But here's the good news. A few simple morning habits, practiced daily, can give your body the head start it needs. No pills, no equipment, just quiet routines that support your circulation, protect your nerves, and gently stabilize glucose before your first bite. Let me show you 5 easy morning rituals that can make all the difference in your energy, balance, and diabetic control after 60. Habit number 1, warm water with mineral salt. The first step to stabilize glucose and blood flow. Before you touch your breakfast, before you sip coffee, start with this, a glass of warm water with a pinch of natural mineral salt. It may sound too basic to matter, but for older adults living with type 2 diabetes, this 1-minute ritual helps correct 2 hidden threats: overnight dehydration and mineral loss, that often trigger sugar imbalances, and poor circulation first thing in the morning. After 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body wakes up in a mild state of dehydration. This affects your blood volume, makes glucose more concentrated, and leaves your muscles stiff, especially in the legs. For diabetics, this means higher risk of blood sugar spikes, cramps, and even dizziness when standing. Adding a small pinch of unprocessed mineral salt, like Celtic or Himalayan, replenishes electrolytes your body needs to balance fluids and nerve signals. Sodium, potassium, and magnesium support insulin function, improve blood flow to your extremities, and help prevent those common morning symptoms: tingling feet, cold toes, or shaky legs. Warm water also gently stimulates your digestive system without triggering a glucose spike. Unlike juice or coffee, it doesn't stress your pancreas or raise insulin demand. In fact, many seniors find that starting with this small drink actually reduces sugar cravings and helps them eat more mindfully at breakfast. Here's how. Heat 250 milliliters, about 8 ounces, of filtered water until it's warm, not hot. Stir in 1/8 teaspoon of Celtic sea salt. Sip slowly within the first 5 minutes after waking. Then wait 10 minutes before breakfast. That short pause gives your body time to rehydrate, your muscles a chance to soften, and your blood sugar a more stable foundation to begin the day. Habit number 2, 3-minute stability exercise. Wake up your legs, Protect your balance. For seniors with diabetes, one of the most dangerous moments of the day is right after getting out of bed. Why? Because during sleep, your blood circulation slows, your muscles become stiff, and your glucose levels may have dipped or spiked, leaving you vulnerable to falls, foot numbness, or sudden weakness when you stand. That's why this next habit is so important. Before rushing to the kitchen, take just 3 minutes to activate your legs and reawaken your balance system. You don't need any equipment. You don't need a mat. Just a safe space beside your bed or kitchen counter. Here's what to do. Stand tall and slowly lift 1 foot 2 to 3 inches off the ground. Hold your balance for 10 seconds. Then switch legs. Repeat 5 rounds on each side. This simple move stimulates blood flow to your calves and thighs, gently activates your core, and strengthens proprioception, the brain's internal map of where your body is in space. Why is this crucial for people with diabetes? Because diabetic neuropathy weakens the nerves in your feet and legs, often without warning. That's what causes unsteadiness, missteps, and the feeling that your legs don't respond like they used to. This exercise retrains your body to stay connected, stable, and strong from the moment you wake up. The goal isn't intensity, it's activation. Think of it as rebooting your legs. You're telling your nervous system, we're up, we're stable, and we're ready to move safely. Many seniors notice fewer stumbles, reduced stiffness, and even better blood sugar control simply by adding this habit to their morning routine. Habit number 3, don't stand too fast. Prevent dizzy spells and dangerous drops. It sounds like a small detail, but the way you get out of bed could save you from a serious fall, especially if you're over 60 and living with diabetes. Many seniors stand up too quickly after waking, only to feel lightheaded, weak, or even black out for a few seconds. This isn't just old age. It's a sign your circulation and glucose balance need help. When you lie down for hours overnight, your blood pressure lowers and blood pools slightly in your legs. For people with diabetes, whose blood vessels and nerves may already be damaged, this makes it harder to quickly adjust when you stand. The result? A sudden drop in blood flow to the brain, known as orthostatic hypotension, that can cause unsteadiness, fainting, or worse. Here's how to avoid it. When you first wake up, stay lying down for a moment. Take 3 deep, steady breaths. Then gently sit up. Before standing, rotate your ankles and wrists a few times, and take another breath. Finally, stand slowly, holding onto a headboard, wall, or table if needed. Give your body 30 seconds to fully adjust. This small habit helps your brain, muscles, and heart sync up again before you take that first step. For diabetics, it also gives your system a moment to stabilize blood sugar, which may have dropped overnight, especially if you take insulin or other medications at lower glucose. The payoff? A more confident, safer start to your day. Many seniors who add this to their morning report fewer dizzy spells, better focus, and fewer accidents around the house. It's a gentle reminder that control starts with awareness, and your independence starts with those first few steps. Habit number 4, morning sunlight. Wake up your hormones and blood sugar control. There's one natural medicine that costs nothing, works quietly, and affects nearly every system in your body, including how your blood sugar behaves. Morning sunlight. And yet, it's one of the most overlooked habits for seniors with diabetes. Just 5 to 10 minutes of exposure shortly after waking can support hormonal balance, boost vitamin D, and improve glucose metabolism throughout the day. Here's why it matters. When sunlight hits your eyes and skin in the morning, it signals your brain to stop producing melatonin, the sleep hormone, and start producing cortisol, a natural, healthy cortisol spike that helps regulate blood sugar, blood pressure, and energy. For older adults, especially those with diabetes, this shift is essential for maintaining metabolic stability. Low vitamin D levels have been directly linked to insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, and even worsening diabetic neuropathy. That's because vitamin D plays a key role in how your cells respond to insulin and how your body uses calcium to send nerve signals, especially in your legs and feet. The best part? You don't need full sunbathing. Just sit near a window, step onto your balcony, or stand outside for 5 minutes as you drink your warm water. Let the light hit your face and arms if possible. No sunglasses, No screens, just quiet sunlight and calm breathing. This habit also improves your circadian rhythm, helping you sleep better. Another crucial factor for managing diabetes. Over time, this simple ritual reinforces your internal clock, helps your body predict and respond to meals, and reduces the wild glucose swings that many diabetics experience mid-morning. It's not a miracle, just natural alignment. And it works better than any breakfast when it comes to setting your body's tone for the day. Habit number 5, never skip or delay breakfast. Stop the catabolic spiral before it starts. If there's one habit that silently harms seniors with diabetes more than anything else, it's skipping breakfast or delaying it too long. After the age of 60, your body no longer tolerates long fasts like it once did. And for diabetics, that delay can mean a dangerous dip in blood sugar followed by a sharp rebound. Both are harmful. Both feed complications. When you go too long without eating in the morning, your body enters a catabolic state. That means it starts breaking down muscle, especially in the legs. For energy, for older adults already dealing with insulin resistance and reduced circulation, this is a recipe for weakness, unsteadiness, and faster progression of diabetic symptoms. You might not feel it right away, but that heaviness in your legs, the fatigue before lunch, the sudden brain fog, these are signs that your body is struggling to regulate glucose without the right fuel. Skipping breakfast may seem harmless, but over time, it increases your risk of muscle loss, balance issues, and energy crashes that can lead to falls or poor decisions about food later in the day. The solution? Eat something, even something small, within 60 minutes of waking. If you don't feel hungry yet, start light. Half a sweet potato with mineral salt, 1 boiled egg, or a small bowl of oatmeal with chia. The goal isn't a big meal. It's signaling to your body, we're safe. You don't have to break down muscle. We're feeding you now. Over time, this habit strengthens your metabolism, supports insulin function, and reduces those dreaded highs and lows that make managing diabetes so frustrating. And most importantly, it gives your muscles, your nerves, and your brain the fuel they need to keep you independent, mobile, and mentally sharp. You may be over 60. You may be living with diabetes. But your body hasn't given up on you. And you shouldn't give up on it either. With each morning, you have a new chance to choose strength, stability, and control, not just by cutting sugar or counting carbs, but by giving your body what it truly needs from the very first bite. Today, you've seen how one simple breakfast habit and 5 morning rituals can make the difference between slow decline and slow recovery, between tired, tingling legs and the power to walk with confidence. It's not too late. And you don't need fancy supplements or expensive treatments to begin. You just need to start. But remember, every person is different. If you live with diabetes, especially if you're on medication or insulin, speak to your healthcare provider before making any major changes to your eating routine. What's gentle for one person may be risky for another, especially when blood sugar is involved. If this video helped you reflect, give a like and share it with someone you care about. You never know who might be silently struggling. And in the comments below, tell me, what's your go-to breakfast right now, and what change are you considering? Your experience might inspire someone else to take that first step. Because after all, your future isn't measured by your blood sugar. It's measured by your freedom to move, walk, and live life on your own terms.